Number 10. The Suzuki G-Strider. Even though the Suzuki G-Strider was a concept car that the company initially exhibited in 2003, it continues to stand the test of time and represents the future. Suzuki never went ahead with manufacturing, but the G-Strider is still a really intriguing car. It's a sizable motorcycle with a 916 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine housed in a remarkably futuristic design. As one's legs are in front of the handlebars, the user sits on the bike more like one would on a scooter. The G-Strider is all on comfort, therefore there is a big windshield, a backrest, and easy-to-reach handlebars on the bike. This bike looks exactly like the fictitious vehicles used in the 1998 Japanese anime film Akira, and it's extremely appropriate for a Japanese manufacturer to produce such a bike. Number 9. Lazareth Imv 496. The limited edition Lazareth Imv 496 flying motorcycle is worth every penny. The French mechanical engineer Ludovic Lazareth is known for creating futuristic vehicles. He established his own company to realize his vision in 2016. In 2016, he unveiled the LM847, a four-wheel tilting superbike powered by a Maserati engine. The Imv 496 is the only hover bike that performs as a real motorcycle in addition to its ability to defy gravity. There are other reasons why the jet-powered LMV 496 is worthwhile considering. The LM847 was reinvented into the LM410 quad bike with similar features that are already typical of Lazareth. 3 years later, Lazareth is back on the road, and this time around in the air too. Number 8. The Husqvarna 701. The Husqvarna 701 is a very real product, but the Halbo is only an idea. The 701 was initially designed by the Swedish business as a concept, but they have now proceeded through with manufacturing the bike because it will soon be for sale. In essence, the Husqvarna 701 utilizes the Halbo's ultra-portable, compact motorbike concept in a more practical way. It is a very small, agile bike with no sacrifice in performance or features. It contains all the typical components that one would anticipate from a factory motocross bike, including a single-cylinder, per-stroke, 690 cubic centimeters engine, a 6-speed gearbox, Brembo brakes, and other standard features. It is a compact, fully functional bike that only weighs 319 pounds when empty. It's currently utilized for motocross and off-road riding, but a street version with a similar appearance would be good. The Husqvarna 701 essentially shows that bikes don't have to be large and heavy to move quickly. Number 7. Dodge Tomahawk motorcycle. According to the National Highway Traffic and Safety Administration, any automobile with over 3 wheels on the ground doesn't qualify as a motorcycle. Other than the wheels, this bike features a Viper V10 engine with a whopping 500 horsepower. Technically, we can say that this is not a motorcycle, but it is. Number 6. JOHAMMER J1.200. When you picture a futuristic motorcycle, the design may look similar to the JOHAMMER J1.200. This is truly one of the most wild futuristic motorcycle concepts on our list. Looking like something out of Star Wars, the J1.200's bizarre design is sure to drop collective jaws. However, this bike is not just style over substance. The J1.200 is a super-light motorcycle that weighs only 390 pounds and has a range of 124 miles thanks to the Austrian bike maker. In addition to all of that, it comes in a choice of 5 colors: white, blue, yellow, green, and silver. The JOHAMMER is an electric motorcycle, however it has a top speed of only 75 miles per hour, making it more of an electric motorbike. While this is ideal for commuting in metropolitan areas or the inner city, it wouldn't be the best for speeding down the freeway or on wide roads. Number 5. The Yamaha Tesseract. The Yamaha Tesseract is a rather modern concept, to put it mildly, with its aggressive, futuristic aesthetics and 4 wheels. It was initially revealed by Yamaha in 2007, and it remains one of the most avant-garde motorbike conceptions to date. It is a hybrid electric bike with a V-twin engine and an electric motor, making it quite quick in terms of performance. However, the 4 wheels are undoubtedly more intriguing than that. The Tesseract's clever tilting wheel suspension maintains the bike's ability to bank and turn like a typical motorcycle. Number 4. The Suzuki Recursion. The Suzuki Recursion concept represents the near future of motorbikes rather than being just a pipe dream or a bike that we would see 50 years in the future. Even though it may not be as futuristic as some of the bikes on our list, the Suzuki Recursion complies with the growing demand among riders for compact bikes that pack a powerful punch. This bike is somewhat comparable to a trend we're witnessing in the auto business, where supercar manufacturers are switching from big V12 engines to supercharged V8s. It is marketed as a small to mid-sized motorbike that is portable and still has a powerful 588 cubic centimeters parallel twin-turbo engine. Number 3. DAMON HYPERFIGHTER Colossus. Additionally, DAMON HYPERFIGHTER Colossus updates a classic idea. Before, a street fighter was the solution to an empty bank account and an outdated sports bike. The limited edition Colossus, though, turns that notion on its head. This electric street fighter retains the unapologetically raw appearance that street fighter enthusiasts adore, but updates it with our award-winning motorcycle technology and specifications more in line with a high-performance sport bike. With a top speed of 170 miles per hour, Colossus is able to reach lightning speeds unseen on an electric street fighter. For instance, the Energica EVA Rebelle, considered by some to be a leader in the electric street fighter space, has a top speed of roughly 125 miles per hour, 200 kilometers per hour. Number 2. The Kawasaki J Concept. The Kawasaki J Concept is yet another futuristic motorcycle that was unveiled in 2013. It has a futuristic design that is daring, new technologies, and new features, pretty much everything a concept car should have. The three-wheeled bicycle is totally propelled by an electric motor. It has a special frame that can essentially change the bike. The rider is sat low and maneuvers the motorcycle like a sport motorcycle in regular mode. The front wheels then widen with the flick of a switch, providing the rider with a more comfortable, upright riding position. Number 1. The Honda CB750 Concept. Igor Chuk, a designer and visionary, developed the Honda CB750 outside of the Honda organization. Although it hasn't been turned into an actual bike, it, like many concept vehicles, depicts what a bike from the future might look like. Igor created the CB750 concept after asking himself, what would happen if you went all out with building a bike? The bike clearly has a highly futuristic style at first glance. It looks unlike any other bike because of its aggressive design and floating seat. However, the design isn't entirely unrealistic, so you could actually construct a bike that resembles this. Carbon fiber, titanium, and aluminum would be used to build the CB750, which would result in an incredibly stiff and light vehicle. But the engine of this bike is the most intriguing feature. The CB750 has a 750 cubic centimeters liquid hydrogen engine in place of a traditional combustion engine. That would make this bike a bike that can perform like supercars in addition to being ecologically sustainable. Additionally, it would have a cutting-edge onboard computer system with a touchscreen user interface. The Honda CB750 embodies the future of motorbikes in almost every way, despite never having been constructed.